It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. The winter storm warning, it's expired, and Summit got more snow in 24 hours than we did most of March. 12 inches at A Basin and Copper, that is nearly half their March snow totals. At least 11 inches to Loveland Pass, 8 inches at Breckenridge, that's 1/3 of their March total. Down on the Front Range, it was the biggest snowstorm for May in 23 years since 2003. Boulder claims 9 to 10 inches, Nederland 15 inches. Trail Ridge Road up at Rocky Mountain National Park almost 21 inches, and the big winner, Eastern Estes Park with 28 inches in 24 hours. This wet, sloppy snow will cause traffic headaches tonight when temperatures across the region fall into the low 20s and the teens. Be wary of black ice. Several thousand homes statewide still without power right now. At one point this morning, more than 50,000 were in the dark when heavy snow knocked down trees. Photos from the foothills and Boulder show green leafy branches littering roads and driveways. Multiple school districts canceled class today. That includes Summit schools. Local students, they're back in class tomorrow. Bus routes will be running as scheduled. This storm played out almost exactly as predicted with little or no snow west and south of Summit. Vail claimed about 4 inches, Edwards not even 2 inches, Fairplay just 3 inches. It was sunny but chilly in Glenwood Springs, Rifle, and Junction. There is a freeze warning for the western slope tonight. Peaches and other crops might take a big hit. One storm will not save us from high fire danger and low water levels this summer, but it surely cannot hurt. Tomorrow at lunchtime, Altitude Realtors is hosting a wildfire and water event with regional water experts. Tune in virtually at noon tomorrow. Get your virtual link through Altitude Realtors. This week on the State of Summit, a fourth grader at Breckenridge Elementary recently sent a letter to the mayor of Breckenridge, Kelly Owens. Here's what it said.
I have heard they are going to tear down our school, but a lot of kids still like it here. I have been here since kinder, and I want to give other students the same opportunity that I got. I want kids to meet new people and walk through walls of memories. I hope you can agree with me.
The student's mother sent that letter on to district leadership before an upcoming critical vote when Summit School Board decides the future of Breckenridge Elementary. Superintendent Dr. Tony Bird stands by his recommendation that closing Breck is the best thing for district finances and future enrollment. These enrollment numbers, though, are the latest flashpoint in a heated debate that has sometimes pitted one school against another. The newest data shows southern schools growing in coming years. That includes Breck, while northern schools like Summit Cove and Dillon Valley are shrinking or staying flat. So what happened? Says the district, kindergarten classes are getting smaller up north, especially at Dillon Valley. This would mean smaller classes heading into the future. Parents like Austin Deneen at Breck believe we need reliable numbers before we make major decisions.
If you're making decisions, generational decisions off of data that is shifting so much, you got to take more time.
Parents at Summit Cove, meanwhile, stand by their superintendent. Here's PTSA President Winnie Weiner.
Choose to move forward with a well-thought-out bond for the fall so that we can make the consolidation happen in the absolute best possible way. And I think this is really where the work begins, I guess. The decision needs to be made, and then the work has to be put into it.
Stuck in the middle are teachers, especially those at Breck, which was recently recognized by the state for academic achievement. They want to know that their jobs are valued, and they want a plan before their school closes for good. Tomorrow's school board meeting starts at 5. The closure presentation begins just after 7. Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. In sports, the grounds crew at Coors Field clearing a whole lot of snow off the field right now, getting ready for tonight's Rockies vs. Mets game. First pitch at 7:20. Temperatures will barely be in the 40s. And in local sports, Summit High Girls Lacrosse hosted its first ever home playoff game yesterday, and the girls won. They beat Rampart 13-12. They're moving on to the second round tomorrow playing Golden. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.